Nossa, é só de fim de semana. Nada vai me parar, 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 nada vai me parar.
Em quatro paredes, vai, vai, vai. Em quatro paredes, em quatro paredes, vai, vai. Em quatro paredes.
Oh, well, greetings everyone. Welcome to this recap, ramble, hallucinogenic nightmare. I'm going to be talking about Transformers and my experience collecting them in our Lord's year of 2025. I'm currently recording this in 2026, schedules and all that. And I tried to be a content creator this year and then I got a full-time job, so it's working out well, clearly. A big highlight of this year was kind of like, I was getting really excited for all the new releases and figures and lines they're doing. I saw what they're putting up like with the Aerial Bots, Age of the Prime stuff in 2024, and I was getting ripped and raring to hunt for them. So I remember coming home after work, and there's this Walmart that's like, they had the Aerial Bots, and where is she? Soulless Prime in stock. And I was like, wowzers, what a great start of the year. One of my favorite figures that I got this year was Megatronus, and I got this during WonderCon. And WonderCon was a wonderful, silly little time where I got insanely drunk.
Yes.
You haven't seen this one, JD.
Real quick.
I'm gonna touch myself to this later.
Oh my god.
That's a joke. Or is it?
Remember, we had our toys out, Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus and some other Decepticons on our table at Downtown Disney, and this father and his son passed by, and they were like, oh, did you guys get that here? We had to very incoherently explain, no, we bought this from home. Yeah, we bring toys outside in public. Don't ask me logistical things or try and think about those things. Anyways, I went to TFCon, learned about TFW 2005, and I saw there's a specific board for California sightings. What a godsend. There are a couple users on TFW 2005 on the sightings forum who have helped me find Mixmaster. I found Onyx Prime on through using TFW 2005, and it kind of sucks because I traveled like 45 minutes to a different target just to go find him in a different city, and his wing kept popping off. I emailed Hasbro support. They said, get wrecked, nerd. So I bought another one because I wanted an Onyx Prime with a wing that worked. One thing I really don't like about this year is how Hasbro's distribution means that pre-orders are going to come in way earlier than you expected, which is fine, but then you check your bank account and it's taking more hits than a wife in the 1950s, and you're like, whoa, let's slow down here, bud. Windcharger came in a couple months before you're supposed to come in. Thundercracker's coming in this month in January. I'm not prepared financially for this, but I'm glad to get the toys early. I really love figure hunting this year. Hunting Megatronus with my friends during WonderCon was an absolute highlight because we would go to the Target in Anaheim, dick around, and go to the Canes afterwards and stack our toys on top of each other.
Target, what are we looking for at Target?
Yeah, we're a bit cool. And then they didn't get the Constructicon. And then have gay sex. And then we would bring them all back to the room, display them on the counter. It looked insane, dude. A big thing that happened this year is I moved. Wow. And I realized I have to juggle the cost of living along with the cost of my addiction, my strange addiction, my Transformers addiction. And having to pick between gas and a figure for the week was one of the easiest choices I made. One thing that happened this year in my new place, in my little apartment, we moved in this tiny unit. It was pretty nice, and one day I was making burgers and I heard like the shower going because we had one bathroom in this unit, and I asked my roommate, I was like, hey, did you leave the water on? And he's like, no. And I go check. The tire toilet is flooding. Try to turn it off. There's no water valve to shut it off, so I had to bail water while I turned off the stove. And I remember thinking, like, oh my god, how am I gonna afford more Transformers? So kitchen, well, a bit of trouble. That was the one thought on my mind, not like, oh my gosh, I need to like get all my stuff. My vinyl collection got destroyed. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about my clothes, my personal effects. I was like, how am I gonna fucking afford more Transformers? There's a couple Grail figures I had on the list this year. Most of them were just stuff that was going to get released, so I was going to get them anyways. But one Grail figure I got this year was Deathsaurus, the HasLab Transformers Generations Deathsaurus. And it really is a splendid figure. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and Facebook Marketplace has been such a godsend for getting figures that like the distribution is not going to have them anywhere, so you're going to have to hunt in people's basements. And I met this guy right outside of a storage container, and he had it in his car, and I legitimately thought I was going to get murdered, but he just gave me this I paid like about retail price for it, so it was a great figure to get, and he's one of my favorite guys to have on my shelf. And what I like to do is try to sneak in bigger and bigger figures to my corporate office job every day. And one day I brought him in my backpack, and I remember thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna bring lunch or my laptop today because I'm gonna take Deathsaurus to work. This year I've been getting a lot into Transformers, kind of like focusing my collection, and a huge like point of interest for me in collecting is getting G1 guys or G1 adjacent. Like I have Crasher, I have Slipstream, and they're displayed right now with the G1 guys. Or are they? I don't know. Past me, are they? Because I'm still not done organizing. But I've been cutting down on third-party figures and second-party figures, mainly because Yolo Park, their QC is just, it's like a whimper. It's like a wet napkin of a QC. Like you're either gonna get something that's gonna help and be substantial, or you're gonna get like fingers, and you're not gonna get fingered. I mean, you're gonna get thumbs that fall off. I really hope this is recording, because if it isn't, I'm gonna cry. Anyways, it's interesting coming back to this hobby as an adult, because I collected toys when I was a kid and a teenager, and it wasn't the same as this. I'm coming at it like a real, I want to say critical lens, but it's a different lens, You kind of reanalyze what is important to you and what makes you happy. And unfortunately, buying these little plastic dust collectors makes me very happy. So yeah, I'm going to continue paying $42 for a Voyager. John Hasler, I love you so much. But yeah, this year has been really great because I've been able to do this hobby with friends. And I get why prices are this high. It's because of capitalism and how it's a disease that's infecting our country. But if at least some part of that percentage, it feels radical to really invest in this, be passionate, and make stuff about it. My degree's in filmmaking, and I always thought I was gonna use that to go work on the movies and stuff, but it turns out I'll be using my $40,000 worth of education to make YouTube shorts about toys. And you know what? I like it. This video didn't really have a point. It was a ramble, a rant. Yeah, I'm glad I made so many friends through this hobby, through this community, and injecting my friends forcibly into this hobby. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube, hit the bell notification, or don't. Follow my TikTok, X_PROT_492 for cosplay and toy reviews, and the _Tenacious_Cool for ghost content, and my Instagram, which is the Tenacious Cool, same handle. Thanks for coming along.